Hello, everybody. Welcome to another Sea Dog live stream. I'm your host, Sea Dog, and today I'm gonna go over another. This is, I would say, part three of the big collection that I got. So, last two live streams ago, I have did a video on the entire Hallmark train collection that I made. That I got from a flea market for $20, and it was very nice. It was very nice. I made it, and like if I want to sell them, I can make a crap ton of money off of it. So for this, I got part three because on part two I showed the entire box of 027 track that I got with on that same day. I should have mentioned on the same day on the stand in that live stream, but we had to get more views. So yeah. So this third one is gonna be the pretty much the last installments of the Hallmark train stuff, unless I get more, which may be unlikely, but I don't know. So I got it all in this really nice bag, so I'm just gonna dump it out. This is all the Hallmark mini train ornaments that. Why did I put a quarter in here? This is all the Hallmark miniature train ornaments that they have made to go coincide with the regular big sized ones. And so today we're gonna do a look over of all of this. I'm telling you, it's some of the weirdest stuff you find in lots. So this one I did not get at a flea market. I actually bought this on eBay for $25 from someone in Georgia who was giving away all this. So you know what? I was like, hey, I'm interested. I'll take it all. So for I believe this one was 2673 was the big total, which I feel like I'm gonna make more if I want to sell all this. I would make even more money than what I actually paid for, because I feel like there could be some rare pieces in here. But anyways, this entire lot was used, and we're gonna go over each and every single piece, or actually I should say every single part of a set that would have been sold together. So yeah, let's get started. Good place to start. Okay, we're gonna start off strong with the Chessie Steam Special from 2012. It comes with a heavyweight observation, a tender, and a northern for arrangement. This is actually quite nice because it's actually in really nice condition. There's a few scratches here and there, and I feel like some part was broken off here. If the camera can focus, I feel like some part was broken off right here, unless that's actually part of the mold itself. But yeah, got some nice moving wheels, but just to save money on, just to save money entirely, they didn't make the lead truck and the trailing truck have functioning wheels, nor does any rolling stock in this entire collection, guaranteed. So yeah, it's a nice little set. I don't know how much it sold for, but yeah, here's the observation car. This one's probably the most damaged out of the entire set because there's so much scratches on the roof. And this one looks pretty good as well. It's nice. Next one. Alright, so I don't know if this is a set, but this is one of the more damaged pieces I got. This is a double set of a milk car and a livestock car. They're supposed to look like the post-war models, and I believe this was 2000. Okay, so these are okay condition, but the milk car is definitely the more damaged out of the two, because for the livestock car, all it has a few scratches on the roof and hinges on the door, but otherwise that's it. There's nothing else major there. The milk car is really bad because you got one coupler on the side, but then the tab coupler, it broke off. Like there's a piece of metal sticking out of it, and it looks like copper in there. So yeah, disappointments there. Oh, you know what? Let's do my favorite set out of the entire bunch here. This is the 773 Hudson set from 2015. As you can tell, it's trying to straighten it out here. It's actually really nice. I mean, considering this one's actually one of the better ones because it does have add-on details. It's got the pipe lining that goes across the entire boiler into the cab, which is, I believe that is separately applied. It actually looks really freaking good. But I don't want to mess with it too much because it's one of the best looking engines in the entire set. Not too much damage here. This one almost has little to no damage considering how scratched the paint. This one is a little dirty on the top, but I don't think that scratches. At the bottom. That was definitely considered my favorite one. But here I would say number 2 favorite is, I'm trying to reposition this camera in a good way. Second favorite would be the Santa Fe F3 passenger set. And it came with the F3 and 2 of the streamlined aluminum passenger cars that would have came out when this set was introduced in the poster era. Obviously the set didn't look like this exactly, but hey, it's a nice model of it endearly. Got an observation car and this the dome car, of course the F3. Actually, this is a very nice engine considering how small it is, and you would think it would be hard to get some detail on it, but yeah, I mean it looks really, really good. And there's not extreme amount of scratches on this one. I mean, it's just a little dusty and dirty, so that I'm fine with that. Alright, so I'm going to go over some of the more damaged pieces of the set now, which could be classified as just missing parts or just broken or just pieces that are broken off. And yeah, actually, wait, hold on. I'm trying to get this whole set right here. There we go. So there's 4 sets in this entire lot that are damaged. So I'm going to start with these now. Next one is the Lionel 1010 Scout set from 2010. And it's not in really bad shape, but definitely the biggest thing is it's missing a wheel right here. It's supposed to be a 442, not a 422. Even though you got the fourth wheel on that side. But otherwise, not really too much scratches on the paint and good recreation of the Scout engine. Tender, just as always, it's going to look like a cylinder. It's very small, rugged, and a little bent on the coupler on that side. Otherwise, it's fine. Not too much scratches. Alright, then the 1002 gondola. It's not bad. I don't know why they put the hook on like vertically inside of the gondola, because if you want to hang it up, it's going to be equally unproportioned to the hook on the top of the Scout tender and on top of the engine. So yeah, that sucks. Alright, so I would say this is definitely the most damaged set in the entire lot, and this is the Hiawatha set from 2000, and I don't know when it was made. This looks like 2005-ish, but as you can tell, it's actually really nice. It has this really glossy finish on it, but it's missing 6 wheels. And a drive gear right here that's holding them down. Yeah, that's missing as well. So yeah, bummer. But the tender is not as bad either. It's definitely bad as, actually not as bad as the engine. It's missing an entire bogie on that side. Entire truck. The 6-wheel trucks, no, not just them 4-wheel crap. No. Otherwise, not too much scratches on, barely any scratches on the engine itself. But the tender does have a few on the back of the coal load. But otherwise, it's very nice. I'm trying to move them up so we can get more space. Alright, next is this Mikado Christmas set from 2008. And this one's not in the worst condition, but it's definitely not usable. So I'm going to start with the tank car. As you can tell, it is very, very plasticky. And I should mention that 80% of all the sets in this lot are made entirely of plastic. There are a few metal pieces, like the I believe the only metal piece I have is the Hiawatha, and these 2 freight cars. But otherwise, yeah. Oh, I do have another metal piece, but I'll show that after when I'm done with the damaged units. So this one, the tank car is really nice, but there's nothing too special about it. And then we got the Mikado tender. It's not really that bad, but it does have very noticeable scratches on the back of the coal load. And at least we got all the parts here. And then we come to the actual engine itself. It's not bad. I do like that they're actually using separately applied bar here that goes from the cab to the front of the boiler, which is the same on the Hudson up there. But the big reason why this is not usable is because, look at that, the coupler broke off of the back of the engine, so it's utter useless right now. It's just trash. Alright, I believe the next set that actually is, this is the final, the second to last set that actually is damaged. It is this EP5 space set from 2019. Yeah, no, 16. It's not bad, but there's definitely one reason why I wanted to do this part of the damage sets is because it comes with an EP5, exploding boxcar, which actually doesn't explode, but a missile car, but the missile is not even on the flag car itself. It's just a flag car, no missile car. I mean, it did originally move on it when I got it, but when I bought it and started to fiddle with it, it just popped off. Like, it can move around, but I don't know why. It's just this little piece of plastic nub in a hole that is gonna get this damn thing broke easily. And the hook is on top of the missile itself. So, what's really saying is this missile car is just now a flat car. It's not useful anymore. But otherwise, the engine is in really nice condition, and just like with the the standard EP5 model size, it's really good as well. It's got that glossy finish, and this one has a benefit over the real. It has scratches, which is bad, because I got one big one right here. Not really any on that side, but yeah. Exploding boxcar, I don't even think it's been used at all, because I don't see any readily available or visible scrapes or scratches on the paint itself, but yeah. Alright, so now here we come to the fifth and final damage piece in this entire lot is this Blue Comet set from 2003. And for this one, it's not really. This is one of the other very rare pieces that actually is made of metal, not just plastic. Because, yeah, entire metal construction. But the thing that makes this really bad is there's no coupler on the back of the engine. It's been broken off as well. So now I can couple it to the tender. But, I still love 260Es, but you know what? I'll take this any day. At least I got the engine and tender, which I believe that was it for that set. Next set, I'll do my favorite one out of the whole bunch. This is the North Pole. This is the North Pole Central Freight Set from 2007. Comes with this Atlantic and done it up in a Christmas theme. It's got a matching tender with it, Christmas themed. Oh, I forgot a piece. It comes with this boxcar, very nice Christmas boxcar, and a North Pole Central gondola with load, and a fully metal caboose, which I will get to later. But we're gonna start with the engine. Now, this is what I would think the size of all these miniature trains are. It's nice. It's actually another piece that is entirely made out of metal, which is good, and it's actually in okay condition. I mean, it does have separately applied handlebars. No, I don't think that's not handlebar. No, that is the lining that goes from the cab to the boiler, just like always. There are a few scratches on this where the with right below the wheels on the frame on the metal bar that would move the pistons and it would go into the steam chassis. Otherwise, yeah, it's very nice in there. Oh yeah, I believe the back is extremely scratched up as well on the roof of the cab. Now we come to the tender. It's just dirty. Like I don't see any visible scratches on here, but yeah, got all the parts. It's nice. Then we got the boxcar. Let Christmas Eve ring. No, the answer say the Christmas Eve route. If it will zoom in, I'm trying to. This is the Christmas Eve route. Oh no, God, I'm telling you, this camera does not zoom in properly when it's because that focus properly when it's zoomed in. Then we got the gondola with the load on it. That's a very nice load. Yeah, I do like it. This is definitely one of my favorite sets because it actually revolves Christmas. Which technically all of these sets are made from Christmas. Or the Christmas spirit time. And then this one, we get the caboose, which I like dearly because it actually is, instead of being made out of entirely metal, it's actually plastic. You can tell the difference of sound when it's banged up against something. So yeah, I mean, this one's not really in the best condition either because it's extremely scratched up on the roof and on the sides of the roof, the caboose. And the bottom of the wheels are almost all the paint's chipped off of it. So yeah, that sucks. But you know what? At least I believe everything I got in this lots is actually all complete sets, which is nice. It ups the value of everything here, even though I didn't get any boxes, which is a bummer as well. But you know what? I got them. Now we come to another very good Christmas themed one. This is the Polar Express set from 2018. Of course, you get your Berkshire, tender, and a heavyweight observation car. Now, this is very, very similar mold compared to the 773 set, which I'll bring down right now. It's not the same engine, obviously, because this is the Hudson, while this is the Berkshire. I'll just do the Berkshire now, because it's the only one that doesn't have any similarities with the Hudson set. But otherwise, yeah, it's really nice. It gets the extremely large cow catcher on the front. You got 1225 on the side, right on the side of the cab. And inside the cab, not really much going on there, but at least there's details. Now we come to the tender, which is pretty obvious that the entire frame, none of the entire shell of the Polar Express tender is a straight copy mold of the 2426W tender that was made for the Hudson. Because it's literally the exact same thing, it just doesn't have the 6-wheel trucks. This one's got the 4-wheeled. It has the exact same circle here, little oval right there, same stepped ladders and pieces on that side, but it's just all this is black and has gold Polar Express lettering on it, while this one is entirely black with the white lining on here and white line all lines logo with 6 wheels. But otherwise, yeah, it's literally, I would say this is the exact same mold of the shell. I'm just done with a little bit different paint and a different road name. Now the Polar Express observation car, I swear to God, it actually looks really good. I mean, you get the kid sitting back here, the only kid on the entire train sits in the observation car by himself. Now if they put it on the exact same side, there would be problems because there's technically 2 kids, but in the story and the movie in 2005 and in 1985, there was meant to be 1 kid in that observation car, not 2. Here's the back of it. You got the... oh my God, just freaking focus. Anyway, it's supposed to be the Polar Express logo right here in front of the observation car. And it's actually done pretty well. You can actually see the lettering quite well. Then here's the other side. It's a good job. Alright, next set. Next set is I believe this is the real name of this is the Fireball Express set from 2019 or 2020. It comes with this really nice, super small Hudson with the water water heater in the front of the boiler. And this one, just like the 773, it's not the same size as a real model. 605, yeah, 665. I don't think that's the real number, but I may be wrong. Size comparisons, definitely way smaller than this Hudson. But either way, I'll take 2 Hudsons any day. Actually, I have 3 Hudsons because the Hiawatha, the 773, and the 665. So that's nice. Got some nice detail on here. At least get all the wheels moving. And what's really nice about this is the coupler on the back of the engine tender and the caboose that it comes with. It actually moves. The coupler actually moves, so that's. Besides this is the second set that I actually know that does this, and actually not the third set, because there's pretty sure there's only 5 sets that do this, and I'll say those later. But those sets are the EP5, the 773, and wait, no, not the 773, the Polar Express set, the EP5, the Fireball Express set, and I got 2 more over there that actually do it as well. So here's the tender. As you can tell, it's very nice. Got the protruded lines logo on it. Very nice as well. And I always love these types of cabooses because they're just super freaking cool and super toy-like. So that's why I give it a lot. Now I want to imagine if someone got this used, I feel like the smokestack right here could break off very easily, so I'm trying to be careful with that. Alright, next set we got one of my favorites. Another one of my favorites is the Texas Special F3 set from 2021. And this one's really nice, but there's a huge problem with it. And I don't know if it was somebody at Hallmark HQ that decided this was okay, but yeah, here we go. I'm going to list it off. The engine is a nice size. It's got some nice stuff with it, and it also has the moving couplers. But who the hell thought of this B unit thought it was okay? It's literally bigger than this boxcar from the North Pole Central set. And I'll just show that compared to the engine. Just gonna try to line it out properly. Look at the size difference. The B unit is literally taller than the F unit. And it's longer. That's not normal. Like, I don't know what happened here, but it's so badly molded that the scaling is completely off. I'm not saying that it's made. I'm not saying it's crappy, but Jesus Christ, it puts a little bit more effort in it. Jeez. Then we got the 2400 series observation car, and as you can tell, it's very nice. Same thing as a real one. I don't know why there's a coupler on the back here that sticks out really badly, but yeah, nice plasticky detail. Next one. After this, we got 2 more sets, and I'm done with the stream. This one is the GP9 crane set from, I believe it's called the service set from 2013. Now, this is the exact same set that I showed from, actually, wait, hold on. I actually still have the set over here. I'm just going to use the box from the Gold engine and the War Caboose to show. It's the exact same engine, but I believe they did sell a crane with the set that I did not get with it, but this one does have the crane, and I feel like that this is an earlier model that Hallmark said, hey, let's make it again, but make it bigger. And so for this one, we got the crane that comes with it. Very, very nice. This one is actually, I originally thought this was metal, but no, it's very, very flexible plastic, which I will get worried. Work caboose, that's nice. I believe the box of the actual work caboose is metal. Everything else is completely plastic. It just feels different. And of course the GP9. It is very nice as well. I mean, it's all there, and the only major scratches are on the bottom of the wheels where, yeah, this would definitely look like it was run across a hardwood floor. Alright, next set. This is from one of my more liked sets. This is the, hey, we got 1 viewer. This is the 265 Fireball, no, Red Comet set from 2009. And so for this, it shows that we got the 264E tender and a red Pullman car. I do like that. And this, to the one viewer that's watching this right now, 25 minutes and 22 seconds in, if you want to watch it to the end, I just did a collection of Hallmark miniature train ornaments that I got on eBay. And so if you want to check it out at the beginning of the stream, you can. So we got this. It's a very nice engine because actually I always want to get a pre-war Commodore Vanderbilt. And it is really nice. I do like it. Math test has said, do you have track for it? No. This is all ornaments, and it would be really cool if this would be like fitting on. The only size I can imagine is being a Z scale, which is super small, but this is even smaller than that. That does not come with track, so whoop-de-doo, it's just all hung on a Christmas tree. But coming back to this, we got a very nice 264E. I mean, it's not really in the worst condition. There are a few paint chippings on the wheels, and the coupler is a bit bent, out of order. And math test said, what about the bigger ones? Well, you gotta check out my live stream. I did another live stream that I got more big train ornaments from Hallmark. That's still uploading now, so yeah, that'll take time. And this one, it's nice, but the tender definitely shows some wear and tear. It got a really badly bent coupler on the front. I don't want to bend it too much because I don't want to break it off. A little bit of paint chipping on the back, but otherwise, yeah, it's an okay condition. Then we come to the Pullman car, which shows even more damage. The front coupler is bending at an awkward shape, and the front and this coupler as well. And there are some paint, not really some paint chippings, but there are one major one right here on the front of this truck. Otherwise, yeah. And finally, the I believe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, the 15th final set in this entire lot, which was this North Pole Express sets from 2014. If I had the boxes, I would tell the name of it clearly. Now, same thing as with the GP9, the Polar Express set, and the EP5. It does have the tilting couplers, and on only the, I mean, it's not as good as what it is on the Polar Express set, which is, they do move very freely. This one has a little weeble wobble to it, but I don't know if that's really 100% normal. But for this, we got I really forgot the name of this. I believe this is some type of yard switcher that I've seen and used in lots and lots of Lion Chief and O-Gauge starter sets. And then we got a tender with it. It's not too badly shaped, but it does say on it, the Snowflake Route and North Pole Express. But if this camera would fucking focus, I would actually get it better. But for now, I'm just gonna have to leave it like that. And then caboose, same thing with the Fireball Express caboose. I do like it. It is one of the better ones because it's not the same scaling size. As you can tell, it is quite smaller, but yeah. So, I don't really like the coupler in the back because it's sticking out way too far. Otherwise, this is one of the better Kepley used sets because it actually does not show a lot of damage. But anyways, that concludes the live stream of all of the Hallmark train ornaments that I have purchased, and I'm just going to move these up, in a lot on eBay for $25. I can guarantee if I want to sell all this, I'll probably get maybe 100, because you know what? Some people really like train ornaments. I don't know why, but yeah. I've seen one going for 150, and I got that one. It was shown in my first part of this live stream. Not in this live stream, but it was shown in a different live stream. But yeah, that about wraps it up here. I hope you liked it. And even though to the one person that watched it the entire time, I hope this gets a little bit more views on the big YouTube platform. Anyways, this is Sea Dog signing off.